Welcome, my lovely students. How are you today, girls? How are you? And how was your vacation, girls? I hope that it was good. So, my beautiful students, today we will start a new lesson in our subject and we will take together Unit 5, Lesson 1. Okay, my beautiful students? First of all, I will tell you what is the day and the date of today. Today is what, girls? Today is Sunday and the spelling is Sunday. And the date is 1/5/1443 after Hijrah. Okay? Now, my beautiful students, as I told you before, today we will take Unit 5, Lesson 1, page 34 and 35 in our book. We can. And the title of our unit is about yesterday and today. So, the title of our unit is about what? Yesterday and today. Okay, girls? We will start my own lesson for today with the past simple tense. What do I mean by the past simple tense, my beautiful students? Focus with me, please, girls. The past simple tense is used to talk about things happened in a time before now. So the past simple tense is used to talk about things happened in a time before now. We have two forms of the past simple tense. We have the regular verbs and the irregular verbs. So we have the regular verbs and the irregular verbs. What are the regular verbs, girls? The regular verbs are the verbs that end with ed. For example, play, played, pray, prayed, talk, talked, cry, cried, start, started, use, used, study, studied, travel, traveled, visit, visited. These are what? The regular verbs. What about the irregular verbs? The irregular verbs are, girls, what are the irregular verbs? The irregular verbs are, wait a minute, please. So the irregular verbs are write, wrote, has, had, have, had, run, ran, go, went, buy, bought, drink, drank, break, broke, eat, ate, speak, spoke, drive, drove, swim, swam, do, did. Please, my beautiful students, you have to memorize these verbs, okay? Because I will ask you one by one in my virtual class, girls, okay? So, examples like what? Yesterday I played tennis. Last week I swam in the pool, okay? Now, if I ask you, girls, what is the past of the verb speak? Speaking, spoke, or speaks? Of course, the right answer is spoke. Number 2, what is the past of the verb eat? Eats, eating, or ate? Of course, the right answer is ate. Number 3, what is the past of the verb write? Wrote, writes, or writing? The right answer is wrote. Okay, girls? So, now, how can you ask about time? How can you ask about time? You can ask about time using two questions. Number 1 is, what time is it? So we can say, what time is it? Or what is the time? So if you want to ask about time, you can say, what time is it? Or what is the time? So again, my beautiful students, how can you ask about time? You can ask about time using the first question, which is, what is the time? Or you can also say, what is the time? So, what time is it? Or what is the time? Okay, girls? Now, I need you to focus with me, my lovely students. We have two hands in the clock. We have two hands in the clock. Two hands, 1 and 2, okay? The first hand is minute hand. Minute hand. And the second hand is hour hand. Okay? عقرب الساعات وعقرب الدقائق. Okay? So we have two hands in the clock. Minute hand and hour hand. Okay, girls? How can you say the time in English? We have, if you see, the minute hand is on number 12, you have to say o'clock. So 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock. This is so easy. What about number 1? If the minute hand is on number 1, we have to say 5. On number 2, 10, 3, 15, 4, 20, 5, 25, 6, 30, 7, 35, 8, 40, 9, 45, 10, 50, 11, 55. Okay, girls, you have to know how to say the time in English. Okay, girls, o'clock, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. Okay? Now, if I ask you, my beautiful students, what time do you usually go to bed? I usually go to bed at 12 o'clock. What time do you usually go to bed? I usually go to bed at 12 o'clock. What about yesterday? I will ask you saying, what time did you go to bed yesterday? Did, I'm using the past. How can I answer? Yesterday, I went to bed at 11:30. At 11:30, okay? What time did you go to bed yesterday? Yesterday, I went to bed at 11:30. Okay? Now, what is the time? Or I can also say what time is it? All of them are right, okay? Here it is 2:15. The minute hand is on number 3 and the hour hand is on number 2. So it is to what? 15. It is 2:15. What about here? The minute hand and the hour hand, all of them are on number 2. For this reason, I have to say it is 2:10. It is 2:10. The last one here, I think, what is the time? Here it is 8:20. It is what? It is 8. The minute hand is on number 4, so 20. And the hour hand is on number 8. It is 8:20. Okay? Now, my beautiful students, please open your book, page 34, and 35, 34 and 35, and listen, okay? Open your book and listen, my beautiful student. We can book. My own lesson today is so easy. Listen.
Unit 5. Yesterday and today. Finding out time. Exercise 1. Listen and practice saying the times. What time is it? It's 7 o'clock. It's 12 o'clock. It's 3 o'clock. What time is it? It's 8:30. It's 11:30. It's 5:45. What time is it? It's 1:10. It's 9:20. It's 6:40.
What time is it? It's 7 o'clock. It's 12 o'clock. It's 3 o'clock. What time is it? It's 8:30. It's 11:30. It's 5:45. What time is it? It's 1:10. It's 9:20. It's 6:40.
Good. Let's practice.
Okay. Exercise 2, girls. Ask your partner and get the real answer. Listen, please.
Exercise 2. Small talk. Ask your partner and get the real answers. Are you ready? Okay. Let's listen and practice. What time do you get up in the morning? I usually get up at 6 o'clock. What time did you get up yesterday? Yesterday, I got up at 6:30. What time do you go to bed? I usually go to bed at 9:30. What time did you go to bed yesterday? Yesterday, I went to bed at 10 o'clock.
Girls, you have to fill in the space, okay? You have to do it after listening. By yourself, of course, okay? Challenge time, we will do it together in my virtual class, girls. Your homework in the activity book is page 103. Listen, please, girls. Listen.
Rule 33. I can tell the time from 1 o'clock to 12 o'clock on the hour. 2. Listen to the story. Write and draw the time.
Exercise 2, girls. Write
Jack
and draw the
said,
time.
Yesterday, I got up at 7 a.m.
So it was 7 a.m. 7 o'clock a.m. Right here 7, girls. Then draw 7 o'clock here.
Late, so I missed the school bus.
Samir said,
Yesterday, I got up at 6 a.m.
Yesterday, I got up at 6 a.m. Here you have to write, girls, you have to write 6 and draw here 6 o'clock. You have to do it by yourself, okay?
It was early, so I had breakfast and walked to school.
Aisha said,
Yesterday, I got up at 5 a.m.
5 a.m. You have to write here number 5 and draw here 5 o'clock. The last one.
I had a test and I wanted to study.
Sabah said,
Yesterday, I got up at 9 a.m.
Here you have to write, I got up at 9. You have to write number 9. Okay? And here draw 9 o'clock. Okay? Then this exercise, how to do it, you have just to copy. Copy the question and the answer. What time do you usually go to bed? I usually go to bed at 9 o'clock. What time did you go to bed yesterday? Yesterday I went to bed at 9:30. Okay, you have to copy the question and the answer. Here, read the question and write your own answers. You have to write your own answers, girls. What time do you usually go to bed? For example, I usually go to bed at 9 o'clock. What time did you go to bed yesterday? Yesterday, I went to bed at 11 o'clock. Okay? You have to answer all these questions by yourself, guys. Okay? This is the end of my lesson today, my beautiful students. Thank you for listening and watching, and see you in my virtual class. Goodbye, my beautiful students. Goodbye.